6 to 8 hours of sleep is very important for our health, and we all know it, right? However, in spite of that, we fail to sleep on time and we fail to have a good sleep habits. Many people often ask me, Doctor, give few tips so that we can improvise our sleep. Well, this video is all about that. Namaste. My name is Dr. Tanvi Mayur Patel. I am an endocrinologist, hormone specialist doctor from Mumbai, India. Now, before I begin this video, one important information. If you want to watch this video in Hindi language, then on the I button and in the description box there is a link. If you click on that link, then this video will be played in Hindi language for you. अगर आप इस वीडियो को हिंदी भाषा में देखना चाहते हैं तो ऊपर आई बटन पे और नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में एक लिंक है. अगर आप उस लिंक पे क्लिक करेंगे तो इस वीडियो को आप हिंदी भाषा में पाएंगे. So let's begin our today's topic, that is the tips to improvise sleep. The very first is a prioritizing our sleep. Yes, we all take our sleep for granted. Let me give you an example. If there is any function, there is any party, event or a movie, or you have a work or you have to study, the very first one to get ignored is sleep. We often think that we will sleep late in the night. We never give a priority to sleep. However, sleep is a very important aspect of our overall health. So please don't do that mistake and please start giving priority to our sleep. The second habit is the gradual changes. Yes, if at all your sleep routine is very bad and if you want to improvise that, it's a very good thing. However, the change has to be gradual. Especially in a bigger cities, people sleep till very late in the night at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And when we tell them that you should make a habit of sleeping early, they want to do the change overnight. And when they do that, they find it very difficult. They also find it difficult to maintain it. The reason behind that is when you were for a long period of time, when you were sleeping so late, your body was in the different time zone. So when you want to do any shift, you can do those shift gradual and then only you will be able to continue your sleeping improvisation. The third tip is the consistency. Yes, whatever is a timetable which you have decided, please be consistent. Now this consistency we usually lose over the weekends. Yes, or holidays. We tend to sleep at late night. So don't do that mistake, whether it is weekdays or whether it is weekends. Try to stick to your bedtime routine. If at all you need to divert, probably 30 to 60 minute diversion should be the maximum time period. Now let's talk about certain daytime habits. In that, the very first habit is the sunlight exposure. Yes, it is found that when your body gets enough sufficient sunlight, your quality of sleep improvises. The second is a daytime nap. Many people have a habit of sleeping in the afternoon. If you have that habit, don't sleep more than 16 minutes at a stretch and try to finish your afternoon nap before 5 p.m. in the evening. Now, what happens when you take a long nap? It reduces the need of the sleep. And so you will not get a sufficient sleep in the night time. You will not be able to initiate a good nighttime sleep, and if at all you are sleeping in the night, you might experience that your sleep is breaking and fragmented. To avoid that, avoid the daytime nap. Another habit is the caffeine. Now many people have habits of drinking tea and a coffee. So if you are having such a caffeine, then again it will make your body very alert and active and prevent you from falling asleep. Another tip is the exercise. See, exercise is very good to initiate a sleep. However, at what time you do exercise is also very important. If you do exercise just before your bedtime, you might find it difficult for you to fall asleep. See, when we do exercise, our body releases various chemicals like an endorphin, and these endorphin chemicals, they stimulate our body and it might make it difficult for you to fall asleep. So try to finish off your exercise by evening 5 to 6 p.m. so that you will be able to sleep properly. Now let's talk about a pre-bedtime routine. Yes, a routine which will encourage you to sleep better. In that, the very first one is before you sleep, 2 hours prior to that, restrict yourself from usage of any kind of electronic devices, whether it is mobile phone, whether it is a tablet, laptop, computer desktop or a television. All of these electronic devices, they release a blue light, and these blue light, they act as a stimulant for our mind, and it makes our mind active and it will prevent us from falling asleep. So try to restrict them as minimum as a 2 hour prior to bed. If at all you are using lot of such electronic gadgets, then you can also use a special kind of a glasses which has a blue light filter, which will filter out all these stimulating lights and will help you sleeping better. Another thing is that restrict yourself from drinking any caffeinated drink just before the sleep. Another habit is that prior to sleep, it is advisable that you take a nice warm water bath. It will not only soothe your body but also calm your mind. You can also try to listen to some nice relaxing or instrumental music. You can also take a help of some nice aromatic oil like in lavender oil, which stimulates the sleep. So these are the certain pre-bedtime routine which you can try. Now let's talk about the bedroom settings. Yes, where you sleep is also very important. So in that, the very first one is try to segregate your bedroom only for two activities. One is a sleeping activity and second, in case of a married people, a sexual activity. What happens that when we try to incorporate our work into our bedroom, okay, and that culture is very much common nowadays because of the work from home. We all take our work in our bedroom and we end up working there, we end up studying there. So gradually our mind associates the bedroom as a workstation and it will not relax easily. So try to dissociate this and restrict your work to any other room besides your bedroom. So this is a very important point and a very neglected point. Second one is your bedroom setting. Your bedroom should be a very calm and it should be completely dark. See, if your bedroom has a lot of lighting, again it will prevent you from falling asleep. So to make your bedroom dark, you can not only turn off all the lights but also use a heavy curtains. Yes. So when you have a heavy curtains, this will restrict the entry of any light from outside. See, if your bedroom has any kind of illumination, this will again interfere with the melatonin hormone. Melatonin is a hormone which we call it as a sleep hormone, and this is very important for a good quality of a sleep. So whenever there is a light, this melatonin production reduces and that will make it difficult for you to sleep. Again, many people have a habit of using a night lamps in their bedroom. Try to avoid them because again the same reason, it will reduce the melatonin production. Many people have a habit of using a ceiling fan or a fan. Now these ceiling fan or a fan can create a lot of noise, and if you have a sensitivity to such a noise, then it will be difficult for you to fall asleep. In that case, maybe you can take a help of a earplugs which you can put it in your ears and you will fall asleep. Again, many times, many people co-sleep with the other family members, and some such family members can have a habit of a snoring. And due to this noise of a snoring, people can get disturbed. So if you have any family member who has this habit, please ask that person to take a medical help if needed. Because sometimes the snoring can be associated with the sleep apnea, and which if not diagnosed correctly can be even a life threatening. So you can take a help of them. Again, many times many people co-sleep with their pets or like a cats or a dogs with them on the bed, and if they move around or if they make noise, again they get disturbed. So in such cases, you can put your pet to another designated area so that it doesn't disturb your sleep. Again, many times many people have a very light sensitivity. In that kind of a situation, you can take a help of a eye mask, so which will restrict the entry of a light into your eyes. Another important point is the bedroom temperature. It is found that when your bedroom temperature is around 17 to 18 degrees Celsius, it becomes very cozy and comfortable for you to sleep. Again, it depends what kind of a mattresses and the bed linens and a quilt you use. Yes, when you have very cozy mattresses and a very cozy quilt, it is easy for you to fall asleep. The more cozy and comfortable you will be, you will find it better to sleep. So again, your outfit also is important. Try not to wear very tight clothes and use very soft and comfortable clothes. And when you use a heavy mattresses and when you take and hug and sleep, it is found that these heavy mattresses also work as a pressure therapy and it makes your sleep in fact better. Another important point inside the bedroom should be the air. Yes, the cleaner the air, the better will be your sleep. So for that, you can take a help of air purifiers. Inside your bedroom, you can take a help of aromatic candles, and especially lavender oils is considered very good for sleep. Try not to keep any kind of lamps next to your bed. Again, try not to keep any kind of clocks like a table clock. Again, many people have a habit of keep on checking the timing in the night, and this can disturb you. So if this is your habit, try to keep this table clock into another room. And another very commonly done mistake is the usage of the electronic devices inside the bedroom. Now many times when you don't able to fall asleep easily, we end up browsing on our phone. We think that we will browse for 15-20 minutes and will fall asleep. However, that doesn't happen, because the moment you start using your smartphone, it emits the blue light, and that will in fact stimulate your mind. And the more your mind will be stimulated, the difficult it will be for you to fall asleep. After a few time of browsing, you might experience that your eyes are tired. However, your mind is not. So please don't make that mistake. If at all you are not able to fall asleep, probably you can read a small book, or else just keep on thinking, you will be able to sleep. Again, many people do a mistake of putting their mobile phones or electronic devices in the charging in their bedroom. Again, this will attract you more of a usage of such phones. So try to keep them away so that you are not attracted and distracted by such devices. Now before you sleep, try to do a small prayer. A prayer brings a lot of positivity and hope, and this will encourage a better sleep. Try not to think about the next day's activity and a planning, because when you do that, your mind becomes more active and it will be difficult for you to fall asleep. Again, before going to sleep, try not to watch any kind of movies which are thought-provoking or which can be depressing. Again, this will make it difficult for you to sleep. Again, at the time of sleeping, try not to thinking about the stressful events in your life. Rather, you think about all the positive things and the good people and your family. This will bring a good memory and a good quality of sleep. And yes, you have to maintain a sleep diary, because if you maintain a sleep diary, you can write down how was your sleep, what time you slept, what time you woke up, and how did you feel next day. Nowadays, we also get a smart watches which can help you in a sleep tracking. You can take help of that. And after following all of these tips, if you find difficult to still fall asleep, then in that case, you have to take a help of a medical professional. It might be possible that you are having any kind of a health problem. Health problems like a diabetes, when sugar goes up and down, your sleep can be disturbed. Again, diabetic people are more prone to get a sleep apnea, which can again cause a disturbance in sleep. And a thyroid patient also have a difficulty in maintaining their quality of a sleep. So any such condition has to be treated medically, and of course there are many other conditions which can also cause a sleep disturbance. Right? I hope after watching this video you got some good useful information. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe so that you will get more and more health related information. And then there is a bell icon. If you click there, as and when my new video will be published, you will get an instant notification. And if you have any of your personal question, then please don't forget to write in the comment box. I will try to answer them as early as I can. And out of all the tips, which tip helped you the most and you found the most unique, write in the comment box. We will meet again with some new useful information. Till then, take care of yourself. Namaste.